All right, welcome back to part two. Welcome back. It's me, Suze, your holistic stylist, remote viewer, spiritual researcher, holistic stylist, and queen of whoop-de-doo. Okay, now seriously, we were minding our own business, having a party for the king of Lord knows what, and then here comes YouTube saying, hey, you might be using some copyrighted material. And here again, no, we weren't. I already went through this with Facebook, and they released the audio to me. I was holding the camera. It's been entered into evidence. The thunderclap goes off. That's in St. Louis. You can prove it by a daggum weather report. Now, in this video, don't anybody for half a second think this is Elvis Presley. He's not singing the original song. So, hey, YouTube or Google or web bots or trolls or whomever, you need to blow us sideways and knock it off. I mean, there'll even be extra words in this song, so don't try to tell me that this is not able to be shared. And a YouTube channel called Rich Some Bitch is who put this out, so go talk to them. Had it. We're having a damn birthday party.
Not the original footage, not the original music.
Nope.
This is all new. I'm turning it down so I don't get in trouble.
Let's see what they do. They just don't want people to know the truth.
Well, Elvis is too old to
Oh,
do
he's
like
gonna
this
march
kind
on.
of-
I don't care what the internet tries to do to stop it. He's in control. You better
He tried to
listen.
tease me like he's a vampire too. Like
Right, he is not a vampire.
come out of a coffin with big old teeth.
I mean, he might have been in hiding a while. People might have not known about his real family for a while.
Double trouble. What I tell you.
Welcome, Anna. Did you talk to Jade?
He wants you to turn your head.
She's
to the
gonna
left
translate
again,
for
okay?
me. Hopefully.
To the right. Okay, King.
Right, whatever you want, Big Boots. And he adds in the extra words, and I was born to rock. Had nothing to do with this song.
I'm loving my baby. Hey.
Lord
when
have
I signed
mercy.
up for this, I knew I might not ever meet a real man.
Right, right.
You could be a computer. You could be a ghost.
Who knows?
You could be a four faces of God, dude. Hey, you could be an alien. But
This
you're
is
not.
real
You're
research.
extraterrestrial.
And I can't believe
playing games with me.
that these algorithms have an issue with it.
I really thought Trump was.
They're
gonna
supposed to
go
be
Venezuela
learning from
and now
this.
We're gonna, like, grab him up and
Right,
put him
Adam?
in the tribunal. What do I know? Oh, wait,
Mr.
I'm
Computer
sorry.
Head?
You rock. Whatever. I'm not even political. Blow me sideways.
Hmm,
I don't vote. I knew the whole system was a crock of shit.
pretty much.
I already know we're in World War III.
Yep. And we will bring the witness.
Come back to now to do what we gotta do. I already know I'm over 26,000 years old. I know.
It's a long story.
Whatever. Where's Courtney Brown when you
Old
need
as
him?
time.
Oh, that's right. I can't talk to him. Where's Randy Moggins hiding?
Yeah.
And hey, day 6, no chanter. Hallelujah, Lord Jesus.
Oh, he showed up.
You were born to rock. I know, you put that in there.
Right.
That was not in there. And
It's
this
not
is
the original song.
And you aren't actually Elvis Presley.
Well, you know,
I mean you are, but
right.
this isn't original and nobody owns
Nobody
this
owns
except
it.
you.
Exactly.
Let's just put it that way. And hey,
Da 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 da.
why didn't that place call me back? That was rude.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my granddaughter I'll never see skateboarding years ago. Let's look at that real quick. I can never pass it up. Elvis loves babies. And Big Boots is his kid. And I'm messing with Big Boots. I think. How am I supposed to know? They're all too shy to come meet me. Bunch of bullshit. Elvis wouldn't, you know, hold a baby tonight either, but he loves babies on the movie. Whatever. We're not even talking about babies. What? This baby is 9.5 years old now and I haven't seen her. Oh, but nobody cares. I know, there's not enough time to care about humanity. We gotta build a fucking metal wall. I am not running around at night by myself. Don't worry about it. No. Don't talk to me about running alone at night.
Right, Samuel.
I guess since we're on YouTube, we better check in and make sure everything's quiet in Looney Town.
Isn't that the truth?
You better be in bed, Channer. Okay, no Channer. Good. Now. No. What? I'm not running alone at night. Go talk to Sonny. Adult twins separated at birth have emotional reunion. Oh, I bet. People separate twins all the time. Makes them really scared and unhappy and confused. Where'd you go, Shatner? Well, what are you called? I know. Shatner method. I like William Shatner. I always did. I love him. Shatner, I love too many people. I'm not allowed to do that. Okay, Shatner method. Look at this. Oh, wait. I can't believe I left where I was. Okay, there are so many videos here. And when you want the real deal, time-stamped news events of our past that everybody lied about, you come right here to the Shatner method. And you'll find out all about it. But let me go back one. Okay, now look at this. This is a trip. I don't know if any of us knew this story. Joe didn't know this story, but...
This is Susie.
Oh, hey, they're going to get donuts. Do you hear the sirens? Right, they're going to the donut shop. Okay.
Right, and I'm supposed to talk to robots on the phone.
This is 1 week ago, and this guy has kicked up so much videos in the last week, you're not even going to believe it. If you like the 60s, 70s, and 80s TV shows, news clips, popular music, popular culture, brilliant commercials, late night comedy, blah, 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 blah. Well, this is William Shatner, and he actually fends off a massive fire at Paramount Studios during Star Trek 3. Look at this fine-ass man with the official timestamp. Here again, this is just purely for education and commentary. Sam.
Paramount studio lot in the heart of Hollywood. Judd Rose reports from
91 views across the globe. That's a lot for being published on December 28th. Unless you're Channer, then he's laughing at you, telling you you're stupid. He's got a bunch of shills. He gets 500-600 views for putting his finger up his ass and blowing smoke. I mean, you can appreciate that, can't you, Bill? Mr. Shatner, sir?
As well as the studio's New York and Boston streets, citing such films as Chinatown, Marathon Man, and The Godfather. Only one film was in production when the fire hit, the latest Star Trek sequel, after William Shatner helped fight flames that almost destroyed the film's set.
Gotta love him. Look at how cute he is. Great hair.
Sure, great hair. Hair club.
Isn't he really yours? I mean, you look like you got a perm.
Welcome at 9:15 and out by 9:18. Better not be messing with me again. Who you be? Doobie?
August 25th, 83. Tag it. Oh, nobody knows? Are you sure about that? Maybe it was set on purpose. The only show in town, so they had to burn it down, tag it. And talk about somebody, oh my gosh, I absolutely love Ted Koppel. Not that that was Ted Koppel, but we're talking about Nightline. Or at least I was. Alright. Let me get you out of... Oh, yeah, Shane. Don't cover the king's face. Good lord. You don't want him to sit on you. I mean, you know. I was going to say sit on your FASC, face, FAC, but that sounds sexual, and I didn't want to do that. What's this? What do you like, Paul? Oh, we haven't watched it yet. You pushing me? Okay, fine. We'll watch.
Now this is going to
Let me check the
connect.
messages real quick.
And real quick,
Sorry.
for all the evidence and all the people, Elvis
So this is Robert's.
was not
I know Robert
David
doesn't
Bowie's,
use it
like,
you know, Robert's stuff in his shows.
everybody looked up to Elvis. Elvis wasn't looking at them saying, oh, let me learn from you. They picked up a few tricks and ran wild.
This is his blog.
That's all right.
Revisited. I'm gonna read it to y'all.
Mm.
And this is from all the way back in the day, September 1st, 2007. Hey, Robert. I just moved to Ferguson in the middle of August in 2007, believe it or not. So while you were writing this, I was moving to Ferguson. Alright, so we're on a timeline. We're hooked up. Here we go. Reportedly worth over $8 million. Well, wait, let's just stop right there, Robert. Do you know that they say Elvis is only worth $40 million, and it's because of Priscilla and Lisa? And Michael Jackson is $400 million. Okay, so $800 million. Reportedly worth over 800 million bones. Is that the same amount of money that it costs to build that wall? Because it's either 8 million or 8 billion. And they say that's the money they need to build the wall.
Get in here.
And it's the amount, it's the number
Lay down.
of children that will be saved from not being brought inside here after they've been trafficked. I can't even believe that stupid shit. Alright, but that's okay. David Bowie has gone from the man who sold the world to the man the world is buying. From space oddity to corporate entity, he's busy recreating his persona once again. Better tag it. With the ISP BowieNet, his website, Bowie Bonds, and arrangements to set up ISPs for the likes of the New York Yankees and Baltimore Orioles, Bowie is becoming a computer baron? Fucking baron can blow me sideways. And hey, you missed your spaces between your sentence and your first letter of the next sentence, but I was almost a secretary, forgive me, please. His energy, a titanic clash of classical cultivation and maniacally driven curiosity, has given birth to a new record. Ours. The first major label release to be sold in its entirety over the internet. The album finds Bowie in a contemplative mood.
Hi, honey.
Are you sure Bowie's not number one international man of mystery?
Alright, then I'll see you later.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
Love you.
With middle age looking him dead in a third eye, he's addressing the themes of loss, regret, and redemption. You missed them spaces between your sentences again. He's also had a hand in creating the new computer game Omnicron, Nomad's Soul, from which many of ours tracks are culled. Maybe it's not really David Bowie's voice. Maybe it's kind of like this Elvis phenomenon and all these gadgets and gadgets that make you think you're listening to something you're not. Omnicron provided a vehicle for Bowie to virtually recreate himself as a 21-year-old rock star, Boz. Right, this sounds just like Dirty deals done dirt cheap with the international man of mystery, Mr. Computerhead. Number 1. Oh, Boz performs in an alternate dimension. You know he does. Dorian Gray looks back through pixelated reflections in the digital mirror. Hidden beneath Bowie's alien veneer and his ability to fuse artistic effort with Wall Street smarts is a trickster par excellence. Hey, I am not a Pratt. I am not a trickster. A corporate coyote who's not above blowing the mind of a sweaty palm journalist at Virgin's New York offices. I'm getting cramps. A half hour late, well, he's probably, somebody probably saying he's Pisces. He arrives with his publicist in tow, stupeforically stumbling across the room, teeth badly broken. Don't talk to me about dead eyes staring at me through a Thorazine dream. I say to myself, Chris, Bowie's fucked. I extend a hand to a shaky hand. We sit. Bowie rips fake teeth from his mouth and laughs with vengeance. Unflappable, I like that. How the fuck did I know you guys was gonna bring that shit up? I've passed the initiation. The interview can now proceed. Here comes Robert. Here's his question. Robert, this is you doing this interview with Bowie. I mean, aren't you a BFD? You know, seriously, I know you partied in LA and, you know, went to Silicon Valley and hobnobbed with the whoop-de-doos, but really? Alright, Phoenix. Along with the release of Hours, Iggy Pop and Brian Ferry have releases coming out at the same time. Is this coincidence or a conspiracy? Bowie says, how about that? If I had my druthers, I'd rather not have put out an album right now. But Virgin wanted me to put this album out now because everyone's gone for the end of the millennium thing. I don't mind, but I would rather have had it come out earlier this year or waited until the beginning of next year, but at least it will come out and I can move on to the next one, which is how I tend to think. I don't like to sit around and watch it, dust it off and say, yeah, that's a beauty. It doesn't bother me that it's coming out with everyone else and their fathers. Then Phoenix says, do you still communicate with Iggy? Now, I know I don't know a lot. I really do. People think I'm such a smartass, but is Iggy Pop his dad or something? Is that David Bowie's dad, or are they the same person? And what is this? Iggy Pop, oh, they're friends? Iggy and Ziggy? Iggy Pop and David Bowie live in Seattle, April 9th, 77. They both need to put a little bit of weight on. This one's really scrappy-doo. Right. Bowie says, I don't see Iggy at all. I've not seen him since 97. Is this a story about biometrics, Robert? You know I'm doing my spiritual research. We're having a birthday party for a very psychic, invisible man that I've got some three-way mind link with. I need some answers. We're all working on a tour in Germany. Did I mention I'm not going to be able to make my house payment? Did I mention I need to work? Anybody out there? You guys are fucking pissing me off. I like touring, but I don't like so obsessively as he does. Whatever. We have drifted away from each other, and in a way I understand why. I've never talked to him about this, and I probably shouldn't talk to you about it. Well, then don't. And Phoenix says, oh, come on. I know he did, too. Alright, Bowie says, alright then, and he laughs. Uh-oh, another donut run. Somebody's hungry. I think there was a moment when Jim, who's Iggy, decided that he couldn't do a fucking article without my name being mentioned. And I don't think that's a very comfortable feeling. I completely understand. I really do. Unfortunately, I think Jim took it personally. And that's a shame because I would have liked to remain closer to him. I think that he had felt he had to physically take himself out of the picture to become autonomous again. We never voice this to each other because we're sensitive to each other's feelings. I'm not saying that it's a resentment, but I do believe that he always felt that there was this Svengali-type figure dogging him. Because I did such a load of work with him and I was a major mainstream artist myself at the time. Oh, and at this time a phone begins to ring in the boardroom where we sit. Says, what do you think? And Phoenix says, why don't you get it? And Bowie says, you think? Okay. And then Phoenix says the trickster rolls up his sleeves, springs across the room and answers the phone. Says, hello, Polygram. Hearty laughter at his own hijinks. You ain't fucking kidding. Phoenix. Here comes the velvet goldmine question. How'd you feel about the portrayal? Bowie says, I didn't notice that I was in it. Am I really that uninteresting? God, he was about as interesting as a soap dish, wasn't he? I presume that they are backed off the portrayal characterization and just went for the cipher. I had the advantage of reading the script before it was made. You better tag it.
That's right.
And knew it was a stinker from the moment I read it. What about them periods again? It had two things going against it. First, they wanted all the songs that I want to use for Ziggy's Stardust. And from about halfway on, the writing just fell to pieces. It had a fairly interesting start and totally disappeared somewhere. I anticipated it would be a bomb. I also think its location was totally wrong. I think writer-director Todd Haynes, located in the early 80s unwittingly, I presume that's when he grew up. Because for me, I was watching Steve Strange and Boy George and the New Romantics, who had by that time, when they had reinvestigated the idea of glam, put a certain kind of NUI, a certain kind of sophistication on the thing. It was all very mannequinish. But by the time it got to the 80s, it was all made very well. The stitches didn't show up in the 80s. In the 70s, it was a vulgar, tacky, and funny. And there was a lot more shopping. Oh, I'm not laughing. They didn't show that in the movie. It was located in the wrong era. Better tag that too. The only entertaining areas for me was the gay stuff. Okay, Mr. 31 flavors of fucked up. Lord forgive me if I don't even know what I do. I think that Haynes inherently has an understanding of the gay situation. But the lovely thing that came out of it was a fantastic 5-page letter from Michael Stripe, who asked me to be involved, which I'll keep for the rest of my life. And it's far too personal and adoring for me to reveal. Yet, of course, it will go up on the internet eventually. How did I do that? Stop. You stop. It's a birthday party. Phoenix says, are you doing a Ziggy film? Hey, how much longer is this? Oh my god, it's almost done. Bowie says, yeah, I'm only not doing it overly ambitious as always. I'm doing it on 3 platforms. I'm working with people in the film version. I'm working with people in the theater version. It's completely different. And I'll synthesize the two into a huge version of internet hypertext where we'll find out about Ziggy's mom and things like that. I want this kind of parallel world with Ziggy on the internet that stays there as an archive forever, like a living organism. But the theater version and the film versions will be completely and utterly different from each other. It sounds a lot like this Elvis story I've been investigating, doesn't it? The stage show will be about the interior values of Ziggy and his contemporaries. Well, Elvis is before Bowie, so Elvis isn't any of these fucks' contemporaries. Did they copy off of number 1? We'll find out. It will be a bigger, grander, more blah blah. But the 3 taken together is, I suppose, lazy postmodernism, where the same story is told in different ways. I'm gonna fuck you guys up. Phoenix. What's the timeline on that? Bowie says 2002. It's scary. It'll be exactly 30 years by then. I hope we can get one of them out by that time. Phoenix. While we're on the subject of film, weren't you going to do a film with Derek Jarman called Neutron? Bowie says, yeah, absolutely. Still got the script and the drawings. It's so sad to see that things get left behind. I tend to want to do too much. I want to approach. It's my fucking... Hi, Tracy. I want to approach his family at the same time to see if we could do something with it. I have his script and his drawings. I even know down to the music that he wanted to have things done. And it would be very lovely posthumously to do his piece. It would be fabulous. A wonderful script. Very scary piece of work. How do you know that anyway? Very few people know. Phoenix. Well, there's another part of the story. I want to ask you about that. The guy that I heard it from said that you had left a pack of Marlboros at Jarman's, and that word had gotten back to you about your cigarettes being there, and you stopped the project because you thought Jarman was practicing sympathetic magic on you. Tag it. Fucking bunch of black magic spellcasting bullshit on this internet.
That's right.
I know all about it. Robert wrote this in 2007, and look at you. You're not even Bowie, and saying no, absolutely not. Fucking fuck you, blow me sideways, and go to hell. Bowie, no, absolutely not. Phoenix, urban legend? Bowie, God, yeah. Oh, the king is not an urban legend. What, are y'all imitating him?
Well, duh. Everybody imitates the
I
birthday
would have
boy.
given my arm to work with Jarman. My remembrance of the thing was that, as usual, he couldn't get the funds to actually make the movie. It had some quite spectacular scenes in it. It did require proper sets. There weren't existing properties around London. He went back to his set designing ideas for it and came up with these amazing neo-fascist buildings for it. Well, I don't think anybody was willing to put up the bread for that. Oh, but they'll put up bread for a wall? And then crucify people on the post and make it Golgotha? Our own personal little third temple rebuilt here in the United States? Bullshit.
Yeah,
Phoenix.
I'm upset now, as you can
How does
see.
it feel to be considered
'Cause
a
I'm
bottom
tying it
versus
all
a
into
sellout, you
Elvis's.
fucking pain in my ass. He didn't say that, I did.
Right.
Bowie says, I like the phraseology, but I'm not quite sure what you mean. Oh, right, because he doesn't have a brain in his head. He was already an automaton, or already shilled out, or co-opted, or compromised, or fucked up, ate up like a soup sandwich. Phoenix says, Bowie is a commodity. Bowie is brand. You fucking egghead. And then Bowie says, the branding of David Bowie. Huh. Well, it's been done to artists after they're dead, like Presley Limited.
Now I get
And
upset.
selling ashtrays and so forth.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna throw an ashtray at somebody's head. It's definitely a viable option, and it's quite exciting. It's sort of pioneering, and it's not as an acceptable way to go, and that I always find submersive enough. People say, how can you brand yourself? How disgusting. Ooh. Gleeful and slightly pervertedly. Yes, I know. And Phoenix says, finally, in Omicron, there's this theme of transmigration of souls with different characters within the game. And a player can become anyone, including Iman.
Ugh.
That was his wife.
It really wasn't. Kind of like
But, I mean,
Priscilla,
they really weren't
tag
married,
it.
But everybody thought,
Ugh.
he says, but not you. And Bowie says, yeah, that's right, more laughter. Phoenix says, how does she feel about that? How do you feel about that? And Bowie says, she's a freelancer, tag it. You can hire her. She'll work for anyone, apparently. Well, I quite like that they can't get inside of me. That was tabled by the French. It's a French game. A really diplomatic courtesy was extended towards me, they said, in his best camp French. But of course, no one can become you. You are David Bowie. I said, yes, you're absolutely correct. I'm not letting anybody climb inside of me. Originally published at gettingit.com.
Tag
I say a bunch
biorhythms.
of pineapples climbed up his ass.
Biometrics.
Piss me off.
Mm.
Don't you tell me they did that same thing to Elvis when I'm watching full-blown movies and videos and viral channels and being mind-linked up to something, and you guys want to fuck with me. Piss me off. Anybody got anything to say to me? Hi, Brandon. Fucking bullshit. That's a hunk of burning shit, if you ask me. So my friend at the Fifth World, I told her I was going to take a couple pictures of her and put them on my Facebook, even though it made me late for the dopey fucking party that well, Tracy and Brandon are here. You know, I was supposed to be in a car hanging out with a mysterious man. Well, anyhow, here we got the face of God, not that anybody cares. I know Tracy and Brandon do. See the nose, y'all? And the eyes? And I think this is hair. I know some fools are going, oh, it's a crown of thorns. Lord have mercy. Take that bloody Jesus off the cross. I'm so tired of that. But in this picture, we see the face is upright. This is the full moon, you see? That'd be his mouth. With all the fire and the light coming out of it, no doubt. And look at this angel wing. Alright, so the angel's on its side. It's an archangel. My daughter, Chelsea Desiree Pratt, took these pictures in 2006. There was snow on the ground. But let's trace the wings. So follow my fucking finger. Do 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 do. And we go up by the moon. Hang on, let me move the crystal ball. There are a lot of things going on. And we come all the way up to here, see? And there's so much detail in this wing. I have never seen a picture with this much detail, but nobody wants to look at my stuff or talk about my shit. And I'm fucking blacklisted and whitewashed and shadow banned and not even here. And maybe that's why we're all already dead and World War III's already happened and now we're going to be alive. I don't know. I'm pissed. Fucking stupid birthday party. I'll throw cake at him if he shows up now. I don't have any cake, but you get the idea. So, we got the wing, we got the thing, we got the deal. Oh, here it is upright for you guys. Let me just take the camera up so you can be amazed and just go, wow, what the fuck? Oh, but nobody wants to talk about the scarab or the stone either, but look at this archangel wing. And then you can see the head. Here, wait, let me grab my phone. Okay, so wait, magic finger. Okay, this is the wing that you saw with that same detail. Remember it had the cut in and came back up? By the time you get to right here, this would be the head of that creation. And look, there's a fish. No, I just saw that now, but I haven't looked at this up close like this in all these years. All the anomalies in this blowing my mind. Alright, hang on. So, here's the head. And then see how the other wing... Let me turn my light on. I hear you. I know. Hang on. Alright, here's more light. Let me get this right for you guys. Because the body, you see, is as long as the picture. We're at the base of the body. It takes up the entire shot. And there's the other wing. Here's the head. And this is the wing, the grand wing, that you saw in that first picture sideways. See what I'm squawking about? Now, right here, I took the picture the first time, okay? And I think somebody was writing Chinese to me or something. I don't know what this is. But I retook it. See, this is that same picture, and to me this was a better picture, but I had already put the first one up. When I took the picture, and look at this, oh, anyhow. Alright, so right here, okay, see here again, we've got the wing on the side, and I think it's saying blow me sideways in Chinese over here. There's words coming out here. They look like the words here, unless these aren't words. And this is some crazy reflection. I don't know. Oh yeah, and this is Elvis, right. Blow me sideways. Oh my God. Look at all that hair. This one gets waxed. This is Hellbeast. Look at that wild fucking hair. Elvis did not walk around with his hair all mussy like that. Oh no. There's 4 of them. Keep telling everybody, nobody listens to me. And then I gotta deal with this thing that there's really none of them, and that Ziggy Pop made this shit up? Oh, I'm gonna be pissed, Robert. Somebody needs to tell me and put me out of my misery. Fucking bullshit. 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 I said, I'm not even talking about it. Alright. And, okay, so let's talk about this. Now, I'm telling you, if I'm lying, I'm dying. And I'm alive, and I went to heaven a year and a half ago. What the fuck do I know? I have had this specific Meatloaf video in my personal playlist called Concerts with Mr. A. fucking P. And it's been there for over a year and a half, and I've listened to it many a time. Oh, but no. When I'm in the tub tonight listening to it, it's been totally redone. And the International Man of Mystery thinks he is a riot. Because he does it whenever he wants. I can't believe his punk ass isn't popping in on this stupid party to show you guys. But fine. Whatever. It don't even matter. My friend Paula Kennedy, God love her. And she knows this story, and she knows my heart. And so Paula said, happy birthday, Elvis. Glad I got to spend some time with Susie Pratt on this day watching some Elvis movies, getting my hair cut, and enjoying our time. Well, like I said, I wasn't even supposed to work on fucking Ding Dong's birthday. You know, the International Whoop-de-Doo King of #1 bullshit. But, and that was funny. And I did need a release. That was funny. Okay. See, Paula never, never, in all these 35 years, never decided to cut her own hair. And she called me the other day and told me she fucked her bangs up. And she's got a funeral today, which is Wednesday now. You know, when she wakes up, she's going to go do the thing, you know? So I thought I was just going to trim her bangs, fix it, blend the front, do something. Oh, fuck no. She cut chunks out of her entire head. I mean, I gave her a whole haircut. You know, I didn't just go around the face and go, get the fuck out of here. I'm waiting for the invisible man. Oh, no. Nope. So, anyhow, Paula said happy birthday. And Ben Quint. Oh, brother. Ben Quint. You don't even allow people to comment on your channel, but if you did, I'd give you the big kissy. Where do you come from? Don't even ask me. Everybody wants to know where you come from, and you fuck with me? I'm just a regular girl. Now, this has nothing to do with Elvis. And I didn't listen to it, and I didn't have time. What time do I work tomorrow? Oh, yeah, that's right. 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, I got it. This bullshit was just put up the day before Elvis's birthday, January 7th, see? St. Louis Planning Commission. Oh, I'll be checking into it. I know what you fucking Agenda 20 bullshit, fuck 30, whatever, got planned for here. And the high-speed rail and kill all the people in a slow kill experiment and fuck you guys. St. Louis is pathetic. Divided in two and spell cast on. Whatever. Yeah, and then play with me all fucking day. And I say, yeah, it'd be really great if he, you know, could make this happen tonight for his birthday. Oh, love me tonight. How could a computer be this slick when robotoids are moronic? Well, because, Suze, you're stupider than they are. There must be a genius, flesh and blood, and Hey, you're a real medicine bear. I know you. We had fun tonight. That was 11 minutes. Robert. Photoshop. Piss me off, silly. Oh my god. And then fucking silly. And his bullshit. And then the guy on Silly's ad. Oh, we'll see. He'll give you a half-hour fucking webinar how to make a buck on the internet. Like I don't know how to make a video or sell a product, but oh no! And then the cat wants in. Oh, and I got nothing to entertain you guys with. Fucking bullshit. Dark secrets of Elvis Presley. I said, here comes country crock. This script is twisted. And I'm doing this for education, because I am traumatized. I am under duress. I want to know the truth, Mr. Computer Head. I've been dicking around on this stupid internet, and I'm ready to be done with all y'all. Except for Brandon and Tracy. Fuckers. Not you guys.
Mix it up in glass of water. And congratulations, you just had 11 of the world's healthiest superfoods in 7 seconds.
Yeah, whatever.
And unlike a lot
Who
of
cares? We're all dying. It don't matter.
stuff actually tastes amazing. Elvis
Fuck all you.
is often referred to as the
Happy birthday. Fucking blow me sideways.
regarded as one of the most significant
Peanut butter and banana sandwiches and bullshit. Peter Ward. I don't care. Phone home, E.T. I ain't punching
the
nothing.
American dream and had wealth beyond his dreams. Once Elvis said, I suppose the most important thing in a person's life is happiness. But does popularity mean happiness? When the 24-year-old Elvis Presley went to the army, his fans cried. What's more important, his mother worried a lot. He said, Mama worried that I wasn't taking care of myself. The army aggravated the situation. Gladys, who was always fighting with her husband, was left all alone with her worries. Elvis served his country as a regular soldier instead of in the
I
special
want y'all to
services,
know.
where he would have been able
This
to
does
serve
not
as
change my
a
faith in my divine creator, God, the
In
force more faces of God or the Elvi. Like I told you, if I never got to meet a living one, I still believe my experience. So you guys can all have some of that. Don't even look away.
The life of the pop icon was changed. Elvis's mother Gladys was in critical condition.
Oh, you all lying son of a...
Broken by loneliness.
This whole thing is bullshit. And that is not your mom and dad.
Gladys went to the hospital and never came back. Hardly asking for permission.
And he spun out into a life of debauchery.
Later, she passed away.
Right?
It was announced that the immediate cause of her death was
Hey.
cardiac arrest.
That's part of that stupid video that has to do with the cybergenetics, but not really. And look at you, you're no more Elvis. I can't believe this stuff.
Almost immediately after returning to the
That's
army,
Elvis.
he was transferred to East Germany. He received some privileges.
I can't believe my cigarette
Elvis,
went out.
his father, and others closest to him.
Look at that one with the
elegant hotel
6 inches between his eyebrows. That's not the one we knew.
Wild parties, which Elvis had held in his hotel room, were in all the newspapers. But was everything as fun as it was written in the headlines? He would often write letters about how homesick he was, how desperately he missed his mother. And of
Oh,
course,
that's one of
his
Adam's
life was
pictures.
still
That's the international man of fucking whoop-de-doo.
Introduced to amphetamines, Elvis became practically evangelical about their benefits.
Oh, I'll tell you what. He's gonna fuck you guys up.
Truth is like the sun.
Truth is like the sun. You can shut it out for a time, but it ain't going away. You better mark that word. You better tag it, and you better shove it up your ass, because he's coming.
Every day,
I am not
the
having
popularity of
this.
Elvis increased. He not only retained popularity,
That
but also multiplied.
has been
Even those who previously
redone.
despised Elvis became
There's your
fans.
biometrics.
And at this controversial
Adam.
moment in his life,
Who the fuck are you,
he met his
Adam?
future wife, Priscilla.
That is not Priscilla.
When they met, Priscilla
And you
was
weren't a
only 14.
weirdo
She was
going
10
for
years younger
14-year-old
than
girls
Elvis.
when you could have had any
In her
woman.
interview with
And that is
Good Morning
not
Britain,
Priscilla.
Priscilla said the music
No.
star was in the midst of
And they say that Priscilla and Elvis are getting married again and they want Tennessee or some shit. I just heard that today. They want half of Tennessee. Who the fuck is Priscilla? Oh, that's right. Her daddy died at 92. She's traumatized. She is an actress.
Stunning fame waited for him at home.
This son of a bitch never got married, I hear. You are not Priscilla Presley. You better knock it off. You are the actress known as Priscilla Presley. Plastic face.
Priscilla realized how much of her
Bullshit.
formative years as a teenager she missed out on.
Bullshit,
She
bullshit,
decided
bullshit.
to divorce Elvis to find out
Oh,
what
you-
the world was like.
She was fucking somebody else. He was fucking somebody else. Come on, knock it off.
Realized that
And that
he
is
lost
not Elvis.
everything that really mattered.
You don't even know who Elvis is. You don't even know who this dude
Liver
is.
damage, glaucoma,
And that's why he
and
says, do you know who I am? Because nobody
died of a
does.
heart attack.
He don't even know who he is.
His body pumped full of prescription pills.
Oh, and 350 pounds of tubby fun. Better quit saying bullshit. And either you mean what you say and say what you mean, or you don't. Somebody needs to get a fucking memo. I'm pissed. I don't even like this birthday party. I want to go home. Alright. Oh, right. Let's look at another piece of shit. Okay. Let's look at Mr. Wall. Pain in my ass. Don't you dare tell me Elvis and Trump are the same guy. I will obliterate you. I'm gonna write my book and fuck everybody.
Today goes to one of the
And this is a
most
crock of
rebellious
shit.
and most enduring cultural icons
Oh my
that's ever
god.
lived.
I
The
can't
king
even
of
believe
rock
you
and
said
roll,
this.
The true king. You
The
have to
true
say,
king.
Elvis Aaron.
How do you
Presley.
spell it, Trump? 1A or 2? Oh my god. And then we get the how great thou art. And he gives the nod, makes the face, acts like a fucking nutball, does some eye tricks. Oh, I can read faces. Checks the tie. I'm telling you what, if you got Elvis locked in a prison somewhere, I'm gonna fuck you. Consider all this, Lord. Right, and you are the Antichrist, Trump. I've had it. They can come and crucify me. I'm done. I've had enough. I'm done with all of this shit. And I knew I was coming to get crucified, but what the fuck is wrong with you people? You, Pelosi, and Schumer, none of you were real tonight. And that stupid TV thing broadcasts live around the world at 9 o'clock at night, and I'm watching it at 5 to 8. Oh yeah, we gotta go see that. I was ready to just turn this thing off. Pain in my ass. What do you... What? What?
No, if they didn't say that, I think
Wait,
I'd still be there. Maybe
No.
I'll be here.
you just fucked up and said it wrong. I want to hear you say it wrong. Because what you're doing is giving yourself the legal opportunity to lie on camera. I'm calling you out. And don't be mad at me, Senor Donald, for calling you out as the Antichrist. Because the Antichrist has been here ever since pimpin' been pimpin', and they done stole our time, okay? And turned us into clones. Fuck you guys. I'm a living clone then. Blow me